This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about your teddy bear / your security blanket. The thing that you slept with your whole life, because we've had to have a tough... You can start a bit of Elvis now if you want to just get into it. Oh, let him be. Because you know what it is, it plays a huge part of your life, but we've had to sit down with our 11-year-old boy Lenny and have a really big chat with him, because I'm about to show you a photo of Porcupine and Foxy, Kate, and they've been revived numerous times. They've died and come back to life, but it's getting to a point where they're so manky, they smell so much, there's health issues that we're thinking about retiring Porcupine and Foxy.
Yeah, I'm a bit offended by them.
When you mean retire, what do you mean? You mean put in a little keepsake box and not thrown out?
No, what I mean is doing a huge bonfire in the backyard and throwing Porcupine and Foxy on the bonfire.
See you later, guys. Some of them, my niece Fitz, she has a Foxy, and the stench of Foxy, which is like 10 years of saliva. It's
crazy.
Disgusting.
And nose mucus.
13, 24, 10, how manky did the security blanket get? What are you still running with? The other question I need to ask is, how old do you go? Are there adults out there that still sleep with their security blanket?
Yeah, I think I spoke to a woman once upon a time, actually not that long ago, and she said her son, he's in his teens, he still has a square of the blanket, his little blanket.
Yuck.
And he still kind of carries it round, and it gets packed into his suitcase when they go away and stuff.
Is there an age that you've got to start moving on?
About 7 or 8, I reckon.
No. Do you know what? The child themselves will indicate when it's time to move on. You don't.
I love a teddy bear.
Yeah, I bet you do. Not a teddy is different to a teddy bear.
Why?
Why?
Well, you
about?
at the Mardi Gras, you're a big fan of the teddy bears,
yeah.
Whip.
Right,
They are
that's different.
huge.
I've been considered a teddy bear quite often.
You are
You
with
are
the
a big
hair on
bear.
your triceps.
Take me to bed.
I think that sometimes it's not. I don't think there is an age. If something gives you some level of security.
My sister had a Pinky, and Pinky was a teddy, and the dog, we got a puppy dog, Jessie. Remember the one with the prolapse vulva, Tommy? That was terrible.
Lapse.
Yeah, I'm
Prolapse,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm so
How
sorry
would
about
Tommy know about
Yeah,
that? Was Tommy living with you guys at the time, was it?
He ran the Instagram account.
Fix Jessie's prolapse.
Give me a ding, mate.
It was very popular. That.
So, anyway,
It's amazing what people are into
What
these
Jesse's
days.
up to today. Oh,
she's
she's prolapsed even more.
Mum had to put cream on it.
Yes,
It's very
mate.
unfortunate.
All right,
Okay,
mate.
let's go.
Didn't really help.
Do your
But
story.
anyway, Pinky got attacked by Jessie.
What was Pinky?
Pinky was a pink teddy bear that Louise had.
right, okay.
And Pinky had its head ripped off. It was like, couldn't recover it. And she was devastated. So I sewed Pinky back up to try and help my sister out. And I sewed it up without the head on it. So it was just sort of broad across the shoulders with no head. But that lived on forever.
How
and
manky
ever.
did that Pinky get?
Disgusting.
God, you don't want that nickname in high school. Katie in Banks Meadow, what did you sleep with, Katie?
Morning, guys. I have a bear called Rosie Bear, and she was given to me when I was born. And I've still got her, and I'm 36 years old.
Oh, and where does she sit?
Well, my husband won't let her in the bed, so the compromise is she sits on top of the bed, on the bed head. But yeah, so we've come to that agreement, but I don't think I'll ever get rid of her.
Quite lucky
No.
to have a husband, Katie.
Katie,
She doesn't need one.
When you first met your husband, Katie, what was the introduction to Rosie Bear? Was it hard, or was he a bit freaked out?
No.
Or
Well, I kind of played at the heartstrings a little bit. It was given to me by my uncle, who is no longer with us. So my husband couldn't really say no, so I didn't
him.
really give him a choice. Yeah.
And do you take Pinky... what's it called? Rosie Bear. Do you take Rosie Bear on holidays?
Absolutely not.
No, you can't.
No.
You can't
I'm
lose
not
Rosie.
That strange. No, I'm not that strange.
I think
no.
you might be,
has May got a security blanket, Kate?
Yeah, we have Pengy. We have Pengy the penguin, and we have Cupcake, which is a bunny rabbit puppet. And you should see me go. I am mad. I am. Have you seen me do the?
No, but could you bring it in tomorrow?
Oh, maybe I'll bring in Cupcake tomorrow. And in fact, and even this morning when I was leaving for work, I had to go and get Pengy and Cupcake off the bed.
Cupcake
And
smells
cupcake. Mum's doing the old cupcake. Mum, just go to work, would you?
What on the cupcake for, Mum?
God, you're bringing Cupcake to bed with your new date.
No
would be a
wonder
bit
I'm
weird.
sleeping with my 9-year-old.
Oh, my God.
Selena in Quakers Hill. Tell us about your son, Selena.
How you doing? Yeah, so remember those love to dream swaddles that when they're a newborn, you zip them up and they go to bed in them?
Oh, yes.
Oh, like a straitjacket.
Yes, they're like the straight jackets. So my son would suck on them, and then up until he was probably about 6, he used it as like a rag. We called it stinky grey rag. And he actually ended up ingesting it over time because he sucked it so much. And we just noticed it kept getting smaller and smaller. We're like, what's going on? And what remains is probably about 2 centimetres of the cloth and the zipper.
That's disgusting.
Oh, at least
Selena,
he didn't swallow the
you're a
zip.
parent. Did you consider sort of taking it off him at all?
Mate, I just wanted him to go to sleep. I don't care.
I get you, Selena.
Could have been meth, I don't care.
Doesn't care. Eat the zip if you want.
Wow.
Let's go to the Druitt. Cheryl, tell us about your grandson, Cheryl.
My grandson has what he calls Ted Pet, and it was a baby soft toy thing that I gave to him when he was first born. Has soft arms, and he sucks the arms, and he will not go to bed without them. We had 20, and now we have 4 left because he lost them everywhere. So we cover them in disinfectant and watch them every day.
And how old is he now?
He's now 6, and he's still taking them to bed with him.
Okay.
Oh, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you don't go to bed with any toys or anything?
He will not go to bed without it.
Okay.
That is,
Thank you,
it's.
Cheryl.
But then you sterilise them and.
You take the love out. I mean, isn't that the smell? Isn't that what they love?
And that's the thing. You basically, your child is sculling Dettol every night while it's sucking down on its security blanket.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.